It is time for Foreign Press Highlights. We have Casey here. Can you say hello?
Hello.
Can you wave?
I'm going to wave. I'm waving right now.
Are
For
you?
those of you listening, I'm waving.
And watching.
Right, and watching. But if you're watching, I
Yes.
guess you saw me.
Yeah, definitely. How are you?
Good.
Yes.
I did my. I'm green today. Green is.
Have you been paying more attention to your fashion?
Yes.
A little?
Yeah, I was like, did I wear this last week?
Did you
hope
ask
not.
Addie?
Yeah, I did.
Like,
I was like,
was I wearing this last week?
do you remember? Oh, dear.
Yes, we feel your pain. Anyhow, let's dive into our segment. By the way, we
Yes.
are talking about COVID today, real quick. If it's not too personal, is it okay to ask if you've ever had
How
it?
dare you? Yeah, go ahead, ask. I love being
Have you
asked
had
about my
COVID?
personal life. I did. I
And
had it.
what
Yeah.
was your experience like? Like during quarantine, was it really miserable for you? Did you have lots of symptoms? What was it like?
I had a very. I almost didn't know that I had it.
Oh, it was mild.
Yeah,
You're
I
one
had
of the
like
lucky
a,
ones.
Yeah, I had like a slight fever in the evening, and then so I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't go to work tomorrow. So I tested the following morning,
Yeah.
and then I was like, really? And then I had basically no symptoms. So, yeah, I tested positive though. So I didn't work for a couple days. I was
Yeah.
very upset about not working.
Really, I see it in your face.
Oh, right, there's a camera. People can tell when I'm lying now.
I know now we have to be careful with our facial expressions.
I was very upset about not working.
Let's dive into our first story. What's it about and where's it from?
Well, we're going to start with CNN, and it's about gold.
Gold?
Yeah, gold. Do you own any gold? Are you a gold owner?
I mean, I don't have bars of gold. I have
okay.
gold jewelry.
Okay.
That's about it.
But I mean, a lot of people actually.
They do.
Famously in Korea, like
Yeah,
people,
they
use
stock
that.
up on that.
Right? Yeah.
They have like safes in their house.
Oh, I got to get one of those. Okay, thank you for reminding me.
Yes.
Would you drive like perhaps 4 hours from here, from Busan? Would you drive 4 hours, get in a car 4 hours, and then just to go see a gold statue, perhaps?
A statue?
Yeah.
Depends what the statue's of.
Okay, bats.
Bats?
Yeah,
Like-
not like baseball bats, like
Like
the animal bat.
박쥐, the flying bat?
박쥐,
Oh,
박쥐.
really?
Yeah.
박쥐?
Yes.
Why?
Okay, right. I think that's a
So-
question a lot of people might ask. Like, why would I
yeah.
drive 4 hours to go see a statue
Why?
of bats? Okay. Well, there's specifically, I should mention, they're Hodgson's bats, which have kind of like a reddish yellow color to their fur.
Okay.
And they were believed to be extinct in South Korea until 1999. They were found in an abandoned gold mine in Ham평군, which is in Jeollanam-do. And so when they were found, the government in the area was like, hey, this is a way we're going to boost revenue.
Oh.
So they decided to build a 2.13 meter statue of 5 golden bats made from pure gold.
Pure gold?
Yeah. Now you're interested in going to see the bats?
I'm kind of curious. First of all, like,
Yes.
isn't that like expensive?
Well, it took 162 kilograms of gold, and they also ended up using 281 kilograms of silver. That cost the government 2.8 billion won, which is
In dollars?
2.1 million US dollars
Wow.
in 2005. This is key.
Okay. So that was a long time ago.
It was. And it took a long time to make it. It took like 3 years to be built by a pretty famous sculptor named Byung-gun Ho. And so he made the 5 golden bats, and they're like, you can see a picture in the article, by the way. You can see that they're flying through a massive silver ring. So this is, when you see it, you're like, oh, that's a lot of money sitting right there. But that wasn't the only expense that they had. So they actually had to install, they didn't have to, they chose to install it in a specially built exhibition hall that resembles a cave because, bats live
In caves.
Right.
Batman.
And right, exactly. And well, speaking of Batman, Robin famously laid an egg in the song that children sing.
Yes.
They decided to put a golden egg because they had all this leftover gold. So they're like, well, let's make a golden egg. And it's like basically the size of a coffee table. And they placed it right next to the statue of the bats. And there was a purpose. That was to kind of honor Korean mythical heroes that
I
were born
see.
from eggs as well.
So, by the way, where's
Yes.
this story from again?
This is from CNN.
Okay.
And I didn't want to say the title yet because there's a twist.
Okay, there is a twist. Okay,
and then
so
I'll give you the title.
Tell us more.
So basically, they thought the local government was like, all right, if we build the statue, build it and they will come, right?
Yes,
So it's
field of dreams.
Exactly. Nice. You have all these tourists that would come to see, Ham평군, right? So, and the artist, Byun, wrote in a paper that, this sculpture is deep. It symbolizes the harmony and immortality of the universe. However, there was not a lot of harmony after the statue was built. They got a lot of criticism. Critics said that spending millions on a golden statue was a waste of money.
Oh my goodness.
Especially since Ham평군 relies on subsidies for around 90% of its revenue.
Oh, really?
A local newspaper at the time was very upset, and they kind of nicely phrased it as a flashy but hollow bureaucratic decision that was divorced from the local sentiment. That's very nice wording. That was all until recently.
And by the way, for those of you who are tuning into the YouTube live streaming.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. You can see.
That's a lot of gold.
That's a lot of gold.
Yeah. And hard to make, I imagine.
Yeah. And what happened and what changed?
Well, the title says it all. The golden statue was ridiculed when a local government erected it. Then gold prices skyrocketed.
Oh, now it's worth like. Oh,
it's worth a lot.
Okay, how much? How much?
So, and this is all because of the pandemic,
Yes.
which is part of the text topic today, and also the Ukraine war. Gold prices have been driven to record levels. So now the estimated value of the statue has increased 5 times to 11 million US dollars or 14 billion won.
Fivefold?
Fivefold. Yeah, so now it's one of the most lucrative investments that Ham평군 has ever made, I think.
So it's worth that much, but I'm thinking.
Yes. Now what? Right.
How are they going to sell it? What are they going to do?
So, of course, CNN did ask, and through a representative for the county of Ham평군, they did say they didn't build the statue to make a profit. Ouch. So they're not going to sell it. They have no plans to sell it. However, according to the county, around 15,000 mostly Korean tourists have visited just in the past few weeks.
Sure.
So now because that gold is at an all-time high, people are suddenly interested in seeing it.
I'm sure.
And it only costs 2,000 won to enter the exhibit. And, people might be in the area because Ham평군 has a butterfly festival that's pretty well known.
Yes.
So, the county representative is saying that, that as the gold price goes up, interest in the statue goes up, more visitors at 2,000 won a pop, they're making some money.
It sounds like a happy ending.
Yeah,
No?
it does.
No?
However, the value of the statue has also got some bad attention.
Oh, no?
In 2019, 3 men were arrested after allegedly trying to steal it.
Oh, no. Are you serious?
For real.
How are you going to hawk a golden bat?
With a silver ring around it, too. I don't know. You put it on your arm, I guess. I don't know.
Can you imagine going to the pawn shop? How much can I
right?
get for this?
I know, right?
This golden bat.
Right, exactly. Where can we sell this now?
I don't know.
So yeah, they had an alarm around it. Check out the security around this. They've got
I'm
motion
sure.
sensors. They've got a high resolution security camera. They've got bulletproof glass, and they've got steel shutters protecting it now. So all of that.
Bulletproof glass. This is in America.
I know, right?
Who has bullets?
There's
in
3
Korea?
people did not have bullets apparently.
Yes.
But they decided they're going to relocate the statue to the more accessible Hamphyeong Expo Park, which is a lot easier to get to than its current location. So they're thinking that'll help people get there as well.
I see. So interesting. But we got to move on. Oh, my
Yeah.
gosh. Are we out of time already? We did
Whoops.
one story.
Okay.
Okay. Well,